Hello everyone, Carrington here from Open Heart Games. We are back with our playthrough. Sorry we're a few minutes late. We had some technical difficulties trying to get Roll20 to work, and we're trying to get D&D Beyond and Roll20 to talk to each other again. We'll work on that while we do our preamble. So, I don't actually have much this week. How's everyone been doing?
Can't complain. Pretty good.
Very cool, very cool.
The weather here in the Midwest is bipolar, but other than that, we're doing all right.
I will say I do not at all miss those 30 to 40 degree swings at all.
Yeah, it's been both freezing and 80 degrees this week, so...
Yeah,
we
hit one in Virginia.
Yeah, we've just had freezing and nasty rain and yuck.
yeah.
Keep it.
35, cloudy, you never see the sun.
Do me a favor and keep it.
First day of spring, it snowed. We had an inch of snow on the ground, and then it melted, and then it snowed again.
That sounds like Ohio. That's the Ohio I remember.
It's still here.
Dakota, South Dakota, the winter's been the same. All the way down to minus 15, all the way up to 70 for winter.
Yeah. Yeah, Virginia's been pretty good. We had one day, as Rillick was saying, where it got down to, like, freezing, and then it was, like, 70 by midday, which, as a warm-blooded creature, I did not enjoy.
Carrington, you were in Ohio long enough to know that you can get all 4 seasons in one day.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah.
We do that in the Midwest all the time.
Yeah. So what y'all are famous for. I can't say I miss it. I've been taking a lot of walks lately, which has been great. Good to get out, get some vitamin D, walk around. We've got a really nice park near where I live, and it's within walking distance. So we'll walk to the park, walk around, and do a couple of loops, and then walk back home. Zed's been to that park. You know which one I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So, but other than that, I've just been reading and writing. I've been doing a bunch of writing. I sent out a bunch of emails to a bunch of folks that I'm interested in maybe doing some writing for. When I hear back from them, I will report when we've got if we've got some modules or something in the works. So, hopefully we've got I've got some promising leads, but I don't want to share anything until I've got, ink wet on the paper. So, but that's been a really cool thing. Learning some new systems, and learning some new writing styles, and trying to do writing without a style guide is always an interesting challenge. Just trying to match, like, the tone and the inflection and the flow and so on and so forth has been a very interesting challenge. That's what I spent my last weekend doing, and then reading, as I mentioned, like the book in order to understand the systems. That's what I've been spending my time on. That and doing some pleasure writing and basically walking around. I know I've missed a couple of things, and I feel like a bad Star Wars nerd. I have not seen the Acolyte trailer. I've heard really good things. Honestly, what I will say about the Acolyte is of all the projects that they announced, that was the one that excited me the most, because it's set during one of my favorite periods in Star Wars, which is, like, the High Republic, the Age of the Jedi. The Jedi are, on top and are, it's the height of the Republic. It's this kind of, like, golden era of peace and prosperity and so on and so forth. So
I don't know. I just need more Sith lore canon.
Sith lore canon. We'll see. Honestly, like, I think we'll get it eventually, but, like, something that would please me greatly would be an Old Republic. Would be an Old Republic show or movie. I'd take either. And it doesn't even have to be. I mean, you could do stuff with, You could do stuff with Revan or Malgus, like, you know, do the whole fast forward thing where they did in the game. Because I played the game for quite some time, and I really enjoyed it. I got to the Elder game, and I did all the raids and all that stuff, and I found a lot of enjoyment in doing that. During the pandemic, like, I was a raid leader for a minute before I founded Open Heart Games, and I really enjoyed that, doing all the raids. So I went through all of the raids on normal mode, and then all the raids on, like, veteran mode. I never got to master, because that was just... It's like... Veteran mode is, like, here is a challenge, and everyone needs to be efficient and understand how their class works, how their cooldowns work, and all their skills and when to use them. And that's what if you're looking for a challenge and you're looking to, like, be a better player. But master mode is like one person misses a cooldown and, like, the raid's over. So, like, you have to be, like, on the ball and, like, perfect in order to do that. And I just never had the time to sit there in front of a training dummy and, like, work on my rotation to make it perfect or anything like that. I just never had the time for, like, perfection. But I did enjoy the seeking to betterment and the gear and all that. And mostly for me, it was the story of the Old Republic. I thought was really cool. Even the Zakul moments, and it's a BioWare game, so, like, you get to do cool stuff, like, you get a crew of companions, and, you can develop a rapport with them, and they've got their own side quests and things they want, and all that kind of cool stuff. And each class has its own unique story, which is really cool. And I've not even played through all of them. I played through the Warrior and the Knight, and the Inquisitor, and the not the Guard, the Shadow, and the Trooper. Those are the ones that I played through, but I haven't played through several of them. So maybe it might be time to go back and play some Star Wars: The Old Republic in all of my infinite free time.
I was gonna say, you just make time for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just do that. Gosh, I do miss it though. I miss playing MMOs. They were a lot of fun. They are definitely a time sink, and definitely a commitment, especially if you want to get to that Elder Game content, because you can just sit down and lose 3, 4, 5 hours. But you'll have fun, and that's what it's all about, right? Disconnecting, being able to have that power fantasy of being able to help everyone. At least that's what it is for me. Just like, hey, I can help people. I even played, I played a Sith, and I played a light side Sith, which was really, really fun, because, no one expects that, and so, everyone's just like, are you gonna kill me? And I'm like, no. Listen, I fought. I'm clearly better. You can go. And they're like, oh, thank you. 90% of the time. And then one time, this character was just like, are you going to kill me? And I was like, no. Listen, I know I'm a Sith, but, I'm gonna let you go. It'll be fine. Oh, you're showing weakness. And I was just like, okay. Listen, I'm trying to let you go.
Well, listen here. I'm doing the better thing right now, and you're making it real hard to not just kill you.
And then he was just, with lightsaber to the neck. He was just like, you'll let me free, but you'll always be looking over your shoulder. And you know what'll happen? I'll be there one day, and you'll feel the twist of my knife in your back. And I'm like, no, I won't. And he's like, no. Why? And I'm like, you're dead.
You could have walked away, bro. You could have had a life and a family, but you decided to test me.
You could have had a farm on Dantooine. You could have just been like, and look up, look up at the house and, chuckle as you're just like, I almost died to a lightsaber once, and then go back to, farming your field. But instead, you decided to be a jerk.
You threatened me when there was nothing you could do. So here we are.
Yeah, I will say there was also, with that particular character, there was one instance where someone was like, mercy, and I was like, nah, dog, because it was just like, welcome, come, help, yes, all this stuff, and then, betrayed me, and then, betrayed me again, and I was just like, okay, all right. Well, we tried, and he's like, please, and I'm like, no.
Nah, fool me once and all.
No, yeah, fool me once, yeah. I'll make it quick. But yeah, I can never do, like... I've tried to do, like, the dark side, and I'm just like, I can't do this. Because, like, I just feel like a jerk the entire time. Because it's like, okay, I need you to go over here. And I'm like, okay, I go over there, and it's like, over here is a burning orphanage. And I'm just like, well, I have to save them. Like, I can't just not, right? It's just like...
Carrington is lawful good
I am!
all the time.
I am! I will say that there are some times where I'll play as, like, lawful neutral. Like, that's the worst that I get is, like, pragmatic. Like, I played a lawful neutral Jedi, and I was just like, okay, we're doing this thing, and they're like, but your morals, and I'm just like, morals are getting in the way of me getting the job done. The quest is to do this.
At this point, morals are inefficient,
Yeah, exactly that, yeah. It was just like, morality right here is inefficient, and so, like, my character ended up, like, because my character wasn't like, I'm a goody two-shoes lawful good, in that particular instance, that character was all the way pinged to the dark side, which, like, the worst thing is just, like, someone's like, hey, can you help me find, like, my parents? And I'm like, nah, I got quests to do. Dark side points. Yeah, actually, I played that character as, in a Star Wars, like, Dungeons & Dragon-esque campaign. And the shtick was that we were a group of, like, Force sensitives that had, like, banded together to, like, face, like a different... No, we weren't all Force sensitive, just my character was. My character was Force sensitive. We had a Wookiee who was, just, like, kind of like your, gladiator-style character that my character kind of bonded with. And a couple other characters, but my character's shtick was that she was training to be a Jedi during, like, the height of the Republic. And then, like, she was super cocky, because she wasn't quite the chosen one, but, like, she was a prodigy, and she was really good. Her connection with the Force was very strong. But her master was like, like, she failed a mission, and someone got hurt, and her master was just like, no more Jedi for you, you're off to the Service Corps. And so during Order 66, she was cataloging, so she was off in, like, some old dusty archives, like, as, like, an archaeologist. So, like, just, like, collecting Jedi artifacts. And then when Order 66 hit, and everyone was just, like, scattering, she, like, looked down at the table and was just like, I'm just gonna take all of these, and, like, stole all of these star maps and whatnot, and then deleted the data. And then basically hopped from, like, Jedi Temple to Jedi Temple, like, ancient Jedi Temple to ancient Jedi Temple, kind of Laura Crofted her way into the temples, stole all the valuables, and then sold them on the black market to survive. That was a fun character, because, like, she understood what the Jedi were, and she knew how dangerous it was to be a Jedi, but she was also like, I can make a lot of money. So when she finally...
Capital.
Yeah, but when she finally had her, she was stealing, or grave robbing, or,
Potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean,
the way she saw it is,
they're not using it.
Yeah, this is supposed to be my legacy, and they betrayed me. Ergo, like, I have stake my claim here. But it was really cool when, like, this character who was, like, really, really selfish, like, finally had this moment where she turned around and, like, there was an Inquisitor chasing them, and she looked at her friends, and she looked at, like, the people that they were trying to protect, and she was just like, I'm done running, and ignited her lightsaber, and in this kind of, like, Western style, like, like Old West kind of, like, standoff, and then she's just like, they're like, you're a Jedi, and she's like, nope, I failed that. I don't know what I am, but I do know that I'm gonna stop you, and so that was a cool moment to have. Not necessarily the I'm no Jedi moment like Ahsoka has, but, like, maybe kinda. But yeah. Anyways, definitely looking forward to that, and Andor Season 2.
Andor, I will say it a million times, Andor's the Star Wars that Star Wars fans don't deserve.
I agree. It's so good. Also, we're getting, this is for Dave. We're getting Arcane Season 2 in November.
Not just for Dave. I also love Arcane.
Yeah. So it was funny because I was just telling one of my coworkers today about like my love for Arcane, and another coworker overheard me say, just like some off comment, and like she like walked in, like poked her head through the door, and was just like, "We talking about Arcane?" And I was just like, "There it is."
Yeah, I told somebody at work. I mentioned it. They're like, "You watched Arcane?" I'm like, "Nah, just 3 times." So,
yeah. Gosh.
I've watched the whole thing like 3 times now.
It's
that
so
doesn't count
good.
as watching it, right?
Yeah, it's so good. This is
It's truly amazing, and I thought, oh, this is gonna suck because I don't know this game at all, and I'm not gonna understand anything. And nope, didn't matter at all.
Yeah.
See, I'm in the same boat. I tried to play the game 3-4 handful of times, and I just never really got the bug that people that play it all the time got.
Mm-hmm.
But man, me and the wife sat down and watched the show, and from start to finish, could not turn it off.
I'm gonna say something like wild, which is I'm gonna make a bold claim. I think the show is perfect, and I cannot think of a moment where I'm just like, this didn't feel genuine. Like, all the characters are well developed. They have clear motivations. The only people that don't really have, like, clear motivations and kind of background characters are, like, the politicians. But, like, I feel like that's real life, because, like, there are almost no politicians I can think of in real life where I'm just like, yeah, I know that person. Other than maybe local politicians. Like, I have a friend who is in local politics in, like, a small town in Ohio. But, like, I feel like that's just a vastly different thing,
I was gonna try to argue just for the sake of arguing, but I got nothing.
Yeah. And also, like, it has a lot of good side characters too. Like, we were talking about Mbesa, who is Mel's mom.
Yeah.
Because like they have like the treatment of just like the spectrum of like gender in that show is incredible. Because you have Mel on the one side, who is just like very tactful, poised, like very very social, and like as like that end of the like the feminine spectrum, and on the complete other end is her mother,
her mom, yeah,
who is just like this like warrior Amazon like mama bear. I will kill, I will burn the entire world to the ground to protect my family. And when she says it, you believe it.
Yeah,
I have no doubts that she would watch the entire world burn, if only to like if only to warm her family.
Well, I don't know where they're going to go with it, because Jinx kind of, I suppose, if you haven't seen it, too bad. Spoiler.
Yeah, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares if you haven't seen it? You live in a cave. After Jinx blew everybody up at the end, I don't know where they're going to go with it.
I mean, it definitely has like that last ending scene. I think is one of the most tragically powerful scenes that I've seen in like the last 10 years. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. And if you haven't seen it and you're living under a rock, I'm not going to judge you. I'm going to tell you this. You have the most wonderful 9-episode, 9-hour experience of your life. Yeah, it is I think I've told this story on stream. I'll tell it again. It's every time someone says, "Is Arcane good? Should I watch it?" I was sick when I discovered Arcane. I watched the entire series in one sitting, and then as the last scene hit, my wife got home, and I was just sitting there shocked at what I had just watched. My wife walks home, she walks upstairs, and she says, "Hey, baby, are you feeling better?" And I said, "Sit down," and I started the show over that day. And I wasn't like, oh no, and I caught stuff that I missed the first couple times around, because it does this wonderful like circular storytelling where like it has these callbacks to like you just in every single especially between Act 1 and Act 2, you get to see history repeat itself And then in Act 3, like, you get to see, like, the after effects of that, and you can already start to see the arc start to happen of just, like, another instance of history is going to repeat itself again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's so amazing. And there's so many. If you want to do a deep dive, the way that it handles psychosis, the way that it handles like villains, like all of the villains are so good. Like the two villains, Silco and Jinx, and even what's her name? I can't even remember her name right now. The one with the metal arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, everyone knows that.
100%.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, 100%. Let me just type in.
Mm-hmm. Val.
Was Val her name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super cool. She was even she is a good villain too.
Is she a villain though? Oh wait, no.
yeah,
Sorry,
she's
I was
a
thinking the pink pink hair.
No, not Vi. Not Vi.
Vi, yeah. I was thinking Vi. I was like, is she a villain though?
Well, Vi would be awful neutral.
Yeah. Get it done.
Pragmatic.
Who would be?
Do good, but get it
I
done.
found it. Yeah, I found it. Her name is Savika.
Savika, yeah.
Yeah, she's a good
Vi
villain.
is very, very do good, just get it done.
Yeah, I would say she's definitely like chaotic.
No, lawful neutral.
You think
Yeah.
You think Vi is lawful neutral?
She's got a code of conduct. Like she follows the rules. They may not be your rules, but she follows them to a T.
Yeah, I think it depends on how we're defining that, as always. But yeah, I think she's either chaotic. I think she's either chaotic good or lawful neutral, depending upon how you're looking at things.
It'd be interesting to see. I don't even know if they're going to bring back the same characters. They obviously
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, I mean, I
100%.
think.
I mean,
what's going
continue
on
the
between-
storyline.
Yeah,
Between her and Caitlyn is going to be interesting.
yeah. Caitlyn is a great, and she's a great
Oh
hero
my
too.
lord, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Fantastic.
yeah. I think
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's a great show. Also, like the tension, like the sibling tension between Vi and Jinx.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that they
Survivor
missed
skill?
their redemption moment by
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
It hurts so bad.
I mean, there are so many times in Arcane where like there is like everything's perfect, and then all of a sudden, like you're just like yes, and then like it just cracks.
Everything melts away. Like it just goes away.
Just a little bit, yeah. It just cracks, and then like you're like oh no, like for example, like when like I think one of the most powerful scenes in the show is when Jinx lights the torch and is standing there waiting for her sister to come, and then she does, and then she says, "Are you real?"
Oh my! It's just
and then she just like hugs her, and then just cries, and they both do, and then she sees Caitlyn, and she's just like, "Who's this?" And then like that moment of them coming back together is just shattered, and like they never reconnect. So
they do such a good job of explaining and then portraying the mental pain that Jinx is in.
Yeah, absolutely. With the, like
every
the
single
Jinx scratches.
decision is calculated.
Yep.
Every single time she cracks, you can see the reason why. It's so well thought out.
Yep. Yeah. And like I mean, I think that every one of the characters, the main characters, I think they're all living with ghosts.
Yes.
Even Mal. You know, because she's like, yeah, we can let her go. She won't cause any trouble. And her mom's like, nah, dog. And then just like, whoosh, and that's it. Yeah. So good.
We could probably have a whole episode on just
honestly, yeah. Let's do that. If there is a time when Roll20 or something is just not working, we'll just have a whole episode, and whoever wants to stick around can stick around. Whoever doesn't want to doesn't have to. Between now and then, if you haven't watched Arcane, you should, because it's brilliant. So we'll see. Gosh, there's so much good cinema too. I need.
Oh my lord!
Yeah.
Stop it! I want to talk about Dune 2 so bad.
I need to watch Dune 1.
Harrington.
Oh wait, hang on. Mordok, say the line about Dune.
Is Mordok still here?
Sorry, I was muted. It's Star Wars for adults.
There it is. All right,
Yeah.
Cool. We're on
I
brand.
have 2 words for Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy.
I'm on the opposite end of that spectrum. I think Star Wars is
I don't
fine.
get that one.
I think Star Wars is fine, and it's okay that it's not. I think that it's okay that it's changed, because they needed to bring in a new wave of fans, but they could have been a little bit more to the source material, and that's all I'll say about that. We'll move on. I will say one thing. I do think that, huh?
When you drop bombs out of things in
Oh.
space, where do they go? They go nowhere.
I don't want to talk about it.
They fall onto a ship. The
It's
ship
magnetic. I don't know.
All right, I will.
Suspend reality.
I will say I'm willing to suspend reality because also lasers and space and pew pew noises, and it's more exciting than having a complete silent battle in space, despite what scientists will tell you.
Yeah.
So,
The Expanse did a pretty good job of it.
what having completely
You gotta
silent?
admit though, the seismic charges make a really
very
satisfying noise.
Yeah, very satisfying. Wow, so good.
And I definitely like the X-Wing standoff against the Imperial Star Destroyer. That was
Mhm.
yeah, right.
Are you talking about with I mean, when you're the best pilot in the galaxy, like why not?
Yeah, well, I
If you're
mean,
Poe Dameron.
do it. Also, the really epic moment where you run your ship at light speed through another ship.
But yet they have to do a stern chase to catch the rebels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, we have light speed. We can just jump right to where they are. Oh no, let's not think of that. We're too stupid. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Somebody was calibrating the light speed engine. They couldn't do that. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's always gonna. I will say the one thing that they did right was, and I know that they've definitely made mistakes, but the one thing that they did that was right was when they got out the broom, and they were like, everything from episode 6 forward that was written in books and whatnot, we're just gonna take the broom and we're just gonna sweep it away and we're gonna start over.
Yeah, let's blow up Vulcan. Oh.
It was such a, like, because it was such a quagmire of just like, because there was like, it was literally like if you wrote a book and it was like, if you were a Star Wars fan and you wrote a book, like, and as long as you got George Lucas's permission, like, it was canon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was wild, it was a Wild West, and so I think that decision was right. But anyway, all right. Also, excited about this. I'm gonna throw this on the in the show stuff. There's a Dungeons and Dragons Lego set coming out. I'm gonna buy it. There you go. That's my news for you.
My pocketbook
it
cannot
looks
handle
really
this,
cool,
Harrington.
but it
Don't
don't
post that ad or link.
I did. What were you gonna say, Mordok?
Really cool.
Yeah.
It looks really cool, but it's big bucks.
It is. Yeah. It's gonna sit right there. It's gonna sit right there when I finish building it. I wasn't gonna buy it because I was like, do I really need it? I mean,
Of course not.
huh? Do I really need it? No, I don't need it, 100%. But, however, okay, when I first saw the initial tower that was built up, that won the award, that they then went in. It's a green dragon that like goes around. I'm like, I don't really like green dragons that much, except for my elven characters because green dragons are they hate green dragons. But I was like, I don't really want a green dragon. But then when they actually released this from the Lego Ideas store, and they're just like Dungeons & Dragons 50th anniversary, and it's a red dragon. If you can't tell, right here there is a chunky red dragon behind me. Right here there is the colossal red dragon that came out for D&D 5e, and then right here, very important, there is a Charizard. So
Harrington's favorite color dragon is black.
Actually, it's gold, but red dragons are cool. Red dragons are, gosh, they really are my favorite. So the fact that it's a red dragon, like, I have to have it. But yeah, I think it would look really good, like, right here for the stream. I could just have it there, maybe off to the side a little bit, and just, like, how cool is this? I'm not going to lie, also, one of the things that I've done, and then I think we've had more than enough preamble, because we've just gone off on all these tangents, but I love that. One of the things that I found online is you can go on to various different places, and you can build your own D&D character in Lego form. You just go onto the character builder, and you're just like, I want these, I want this hat, I want this face, I want, I want this armor, and I want a bow, and I want this, and you can put all that in your cart, and then they'll ship it to you. And so, like, there's a druid in this, but, like, I'm gonna have to build my druid and ship it to myself, because I'm 100% that person. And then I'm just gonna take that character, and I'm just gonna put it in there and go, yep, this person was part of the party all along. It's a little halfling druid, and it's super cute.
If you get a call from my wife, I need you to understand that you did it to yourself.
Why is that?
Because I'm gonna spend the money.
You can do it? You can spend the money?
Yeah.
So let's see here. Yeah, accept all Dungeons and Dragons. 15 days is when it comes out on the Ideas Shop, and as mentioned before, I need it. They're also doing a game night on April 6th. It has several famous people in the world of Dungeons and Dragons that they're going to be doing. So that'll be kind of cool to see how that all turns out, because I think they're going to be using this set for it. We'll just have to see. Ginny D is going to be one of the people. Lucas Bolt, Jordan Scott, Luis Carazo.
Ginny D's great.
Yeah, Ginny D's great.
She's got a whole bunch of shorts on Dice, and they're hilarious. If you haven't watched them, go look up her page and find her shorts, and they're a minute or two long each.
Yeah.
They're just hilarious.
She also gives really good Dungeons and Dragons advice. Like one of the things that I have always, one of the things I have really enjoyed recently that she put out is, one of the things I've really struggled with has been travel in Dungeons and Dragons. Like traveling from one location to another is just really boring. Like really boring. Because it's random and especially like there's random encounter tables and all that, and it all feels disjointed and like even like if you're just like here's a bunch of challenging encounters in a row, it doesn't it feels like the quest is over there, and like there's just like an entire there's just an entire professional football team between you and the objective that you have to get past in order to actually get to the quest. So like she did a really good video about that. Sly Flourish also covered it on his blog. I'm probably gonna write my own thoughts about it too, because like it's a thing. I think and I know I'm guilty of this too, because I mean there's an entire chapter in this module that we finished called On the Road, and it is probably one of the most boring chapters. It's fun. It was fun for content because that's where we got the Baylor hating mushrooms part.
Well, you're welcome for that, I guess.
But I do think you can shortcut it. There's also that book that I've showed on stream before, which is the Expeditions book, which is from Cubicle 7. Which, by the way, there is a Life Well Lived, which is like your ability to like kind of make your own character is now available. You can get it right now. You can get the PDF right now. And you'll get the book when it ships. Looks like it's Q2. Huh?
Just don't do travel like they do in the One Ring, where you get fatigued and you die.
That's exactly how it works. But instead of spending your fatigue, you're spending hit dice. so your hit dice are going down, 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 and you don't heal as often. But you can also spend your hit dice to regain your spells and whatnot. So it's neat. And like I said, a life well lived is pretty cool too. And I feel like there's I feel like there's a character there's a game that's coming out that is like Dungeons and Dragons is getting its own Stardew Valley-esque kind of thing, where instead of focusing on combat, you're focusing on just like you adventure out, but then you also like have a life. I think that's cool, especially for the kind of campaign that I've been playing in another group. But anyway, yeah, I think that about covers it. Let's go ahead, since we're at like 8:45. We only have like started a few minutes late and had like 40-ish minutes of preamble. Let's go ahead and introduce our colorful cast of characters. We'll do our what happened last time. We'll fight some stuff and we'll see what happens. So maybe we'll get through this entire thing tonight. We'll see. All right, let's see. Let's start at the bottom today. Let's start at the bottom with Zed, and we'll go up.
What's up, everyone? Pokemon Mage here in chat and on all social. I play Zed, an adorable kobold monk who loves dragons. Very confused why he has to kill them. Loves chicken nuggets and ice cream sandwiches.
Very good. Rillick.
Hey, this is J-Dub in the morning in chat. Pilot Rillick, the Evocation Aarakocra Wizard. I said that in the wrong order. And he hates dragons and wants to kill all of them and can't figure out why we can't kill more. We're foils.
Rude.
Yep. And Rezkin.
I'm playing Redkin, the rogue that just won't die, even though Counting keeps trying.
It's not even malicious. Like, it just happens. I'll be like, all right, and this happens, and this character walks up, and it probably won't hit you very hard, and then just all of a sudden, just like, wham, and then Rezkin's down, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You've dropped me in limitless, unlimited distances in black holes and all sorts of random stuff, and
I think
dropped him into hell at one point.
I think one of the rough, it wasn't on stream, but one of the rough ones was Pokemon Mage was there. Was the giant Death Star laser that kept teleporting people into it.
Oh, you mean my character I played for like 2 hours before you killed him?
That might be a record, actually.
Like, I didn't even get the hang of playing the character before he died.
I that sounds somewhat familiar, quite honestly.
It's true. It's true. All right, Mordok.
Yeah, I'm Dave. I'm playing Mordok, our Azamar Protector Cleric. And I don't have a dragon onesie because the one we have doesn't fit me.
Gotcha. All right, and Baylor?
Well, hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Jabrilopad. I pilot Baylor, and Baylor does have a dragon onesie because he found it. He was gonna make one, but he found it and kind of added on to it.
How many people have dragon onesies right now?
Well, I wasn't offered one, so...
I'm the originator of the dragon onesie,
Yes, facts.
so of course Baylor's going to copy Zed.
Easy.
Does it count as like...
Baylor has been collecting dragon hide for quite a while to make one. You just happened to get yours first.
What was that, Riskin?
I was asking if it counts as like the dragon armor you can get.
That's what mine is.
That's what his is. So I feel like, so I just want to point this out for the group, and then you all can decide what you want to do from here. But like, there are 5 of you. There are 5 chromatic dragons and 5 heads of Tiamat. Just do with that what you will. You could have 5 different colors of.
Go Power Rangers!
Dibs on the Black Knight, on the Black Dragon.
There you go. All right. Alrighty. Let's see here.
Hey, almost 45 minutes exactly. Let's go us.
Yeah, heck yeah. How
So
exciting.
the
Yeah.
Green Power Ranger from the originals, he's a bard, correct?
I mean, he's got the flute. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah. I think the one of the cool things that they used to do is the dragon. What was it? The Pink Ranger would do like the dragon arrow. Yeah, they hand over the thing and like pew dragon arrow. Yeah. The Pink Ranger was actually just at our local convention this past February, which is kind of cool. She was like the guest of honor. And then we've had before he unfortunately passed, we had, I'm just blanking on his name. Jason
Billy
David Frank?
Yost was at one
David
time.
Frank.
Yeah, yeah. What was that?
Billy Yost was at one of those conventions.
Yeah.
Blue Ranger.
Yeah, he was too. Yeah. I think the biggest star we've had at our local convention was Sean Astin. Which is cool. If you're a Lord of the Rings / Goonies fan. All right.
Goonies is awesome.
Yes. Are you saying Lord of the Rings wasn't awesome? There's something
Yes.
you're
It
gonna...
was okay. It was okay, other than Legolas, the whole barrel riding. But that was.
Are you talking
down.
about like in The Hobbit?
Yeah, that was pretty terrible. Yeah, but him sliding down the trunk of a elf Oliphant was a little out there, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Elves showing up at Helm's Deep. That was, I don't know where they got that.
I thought it was kind of cool. I liked the whole, like, we're there. There used to be I like it when there's those moments of just like, well, we used to be stuck up, but we're going to help you out because we hear you're in a tight spot. We're still going to be a jerk about it, but, like, yeah, go elves.
We're still going to show up and try to be the coolest people at the party. But
I mean, as someone who plays almost exclusively elves, yeah, something about that sounds right.
that's an elven personality.
It's funny because like I've never been accused of being the coolest person at a party. Yeah, Night Divinity says I play almost entirely elves. Do you have a favorite like sub genre of elves, or is it what elves are my favorite?
I like sun elves.
Sun elves? Oh, so you want the haughtiest of the haughty. You want people to.
Yeah. It's hot boy summer. Let's go.
You don't want them to think that you're better than them. You want them to know, and then you'll remind them, and then like literally like hand them a business card that's just like,
I'm better than you.
Yeah, literally just says I'm better than you in Elvish on one side and Common on the other. Yeah, it's brilliant.
No, it's not common on the other. It's celestial. I'm better than you. Remember?
Oh yeah. So usually, Night Divinity says usually moon elves. So high elves, but not the haughtiest of the haughty. Yeah.
Well, we all know ice elves are the coolest.
Yeah. That's what Reskin is. There's also there's also of course drow. I like dark elves too.
I was gonna say I like a drow, but there's so many disadvantages to being a drow in a typical campaign that they're kind of tough to play.
That sunlight sensitivity is a little rough.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Unless you're super hardcore, just gonna play the character, it's really tough to play a drow in a normal campaign.
Yeah, well, just it's not always sunny. Yep.
Except in Philadelphia.
There you go. Except in Philadelphia. But yeah. The sunlight sensitivity is a little rough. I mean, Zed's had some times where it's been there. So, I mean, it really depends. Like, your GM knows that they can hamstring you.
Yeah.
So if they need to, they can, but they shouldn't have to. So.
I agree.
Absolute favorite, Moon Elf Cleric of Corellin Lotharian. Holy crap, she could outdo the Dwarven Fire with Bloodthirsty and just Battle Lust. Yep. In the neat fact, because I was just doing some reading, in the Critical Role universe, Corell on the Theron is non-binary, so it's a thing. Is both the mother and the father of the elven race, which is kind of cool. Facts. But anyway, so here we are. We walked into this office. We appeared here, swoop, and suddenly we realized that we are not alone. As the blood guy, the force of blood guy, who looks like this. His name is Frank. Just kidding. His name is Meskrit, and a haloist. What does this thing look like? Let me see if there's a thing. Sunlight Nexus. It's called a Sunlight Nexus, which is kind of cool. Is like this flying. Think of almost like a Sanskrit Meskrit, not Sanskrit. Think of almost like a celestial. Is what you see here.
Are we?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah, that's what you were worried about.
No, not worried. I'm excited.
Oh, you're excited? Good.
Yeah. See, I rolled a 20. Let's go.
Cool. I rolled a 25 and
No, you didn't.
a
Reroll.
19. No, I did.
No, you didn't.
Look at it. It's in the initiative.
No, I don't see it in the roll tracker, so it looks a lot like you just said you rolled that, Carrington.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna play a game called We're Gonna Trust the GM. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one perf. There it is. Reskin's at the top. Boop. All right. So, hey, I get to go first. Look at that. For once ever. Let me see if they say anything. I don't think they will. They'll probably just come get you. So, an armored elemental formed from blood talks to the winged being formed from glowing stained glass. And we're just gonna go ahead and move like here-ish. And whew, some of these are kind of cool. Yeah, I think we will go ahead and use our bonus action, which is, we'll go ahead and use Convocation of Blood, and we will choose to use the, I think we're going to go ahead and use the Essence Thief ability, and we'll use it on it'll use it on itself. So I can choose 2 creatures within 30 feet, which I think is everyone. Not quite. So literally just Zed. So I guess we'll move a little closer. We'll move here. So Zed and Mordok. I need for the 2 of you to please make me Constitution saving throws.
Well, that's unfortunate.
That is not good.
And then we'll teleport right here. Boop. Cool. Alright, so we're going to take 3d12 necrotic damage. That was a terrible roll. 14 necrotic damage to the 2 of you. And now we are right here next to you. We're going to use a... I'm
resistant to necrotic.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Oh.
Steals the essence of these things. Can teleport to within 5 feet of one of the targets. Okay. So one of these attacks is at disadvantage. Or 2 of these attacks are disadvantage. So we'll do 2 attacks. We'll do an attack at Mordor. Well, you know what? We've got 3 people in front of us. We'll do it that way. So we're going to do one ranged attack. That's right, Zed. Ranged attack at you. Does a 15 hit? No. One attack at Mordok. Does a 27 hit Mordok?
Of course.
Okay. And you'll gain, or you'll lose 17 piercing damage. And as it hits you, you see the blood kind of hit the ground, and like it pools to the force of blood. And then we will use this on Rezkin. Maybe.
Nope. No can do.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're not taking.
What was that? Does a crit hit?
A 32 does hit.
Oh, very good. Sorry, it rolled like multiple times. All right, cool. 32 does hit. And I need for you to spend a hit die. So please remove one of your hit die. And you cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn. And you're going to take all of that damage, which is a lot.
You want me to work it out too? 19, 46, 72.
72 damage? Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's all, yeah.
I'm sorry.
See?
I just like, yeah, here's an attack. Yeah. Gosh, I feel so bad. All right, Rezkin.
Sounds like not the truth.
Huh?
Sounds like you're having fun to me.
Yep. Oh, and I'm gonna mark you real quick, Rezkin, before you move. You cannot take reactions currently.
Okay. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I think I can do that.
And I'm just going to claim that you failed regardless.
Does an 18 fail?
No, it passes. My DC is 16. But I'm going to stab you a few times because I can.
Go ahead.
Does an 18 hit? No, 22. Sorry.
Does an 18 hit? No.
22.
22 does hit.
I've got flanking.
Yep.
Okay. All these dice. 35.
Okay. 45, you said?
35.
Hmm.
Or you can take 45. That'll make you feel better.
So 35 damage. I don't like that.
I move here so that I don't get flanked.
Noted.
Quickly.
All right, Baylor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First things first.
We raging?
Oh, you moved away? Come on. I'll go here then. Is this flanking technically?
Yeah. Difficult terrain,
Okay.
but you can jump on the desk.
I'm gonna like just shove the chair out of the way as I go.
Okay.
So yes, while I move myself over into that direction, I will rage.
I believe that.
Okay. I'm very glad because I'm gonna bonk him a couple of times with something sharp. Does a 28 hit?
A 28 does hit.
Okay. How about a 25?
Does a 25 hit? Probably,
Yeah.
Probably not. It does.
Okay. 28 damage and 15 damage. 30, 43 damage. And then I'm going to stay right where I am.
How much of that is necrotic?
Can we say none? 2, 3.
3.
Nope. Sorry. Hold on. Pause. 6, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, got it all. Cool. We're good.
Alrighty.
Anything
I'm
else?
guessing seems resistant to necrotic.
Is resistant to necrotic. Yep.
Okay. When I raged, anybody within 30 feet up to... I should just write this on my hand at this point. Infectious Fury, When you... No, not Infectious Fury. Call of the Hunt. My apology. Within you grows number of creatures you can see equal to your Constitution modifier, which is +3. So 3 people, Rezkin, Zed, and Mordok all get this boon, a D6, and I think I gain 5 temporary hit points per if they accept. Do you accept?
I think they all will.
Accept.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
I guess so.
Okay.
So you're gonna gain 15 temporary hit points.
Uh-huh.
Sounds good. That was it for Baylor.
Yes.
Rillick.
Alrighty, I'm going to... struggle because we're all in a very tight state.
Isn't that what you want, though?
He doesn't want anyone using like fireball or anything. That's why he wants it.
Like, I don't know if I want to use that big of a spell is the problem. One plus the spell. Okay. Okay. A sunlight nexus. I think I'm just gonna throw a fireball.
Hey.
And we're gonna hit both of them. Hang on, I think I've got reach with this bad boy. I do not. Reach. Oh, what? Oh, I did that wrong. It doesn't.
Wait, how tall is the ceiling?
Sorry, I just realized that this bad boy has reach, and it's not range. And I've got like 10-foot reach. Anyways, what?
So is that hitting me?
If you're taking the attack of opportunity.
If I'm taking the attack?
Mm-hmm. Because you're moving out of this guy's threat range.
Oh. Yes.
Right. It's like 24. And I'll regain 5. Boop. Done. But why did Rezkin move? I moved him back.
Redskin feels like he's being bullied and picked on constantly.
Alright, fireball. What? We're gonna go ahead and roll some dex saves. Probably fail them. Those are both failures. So we've got 40 damage coming at us. They will each take 20. Alright. Anything else for Rillick?
Nope.
Alright. So the Sunlight Nexus, this angelic shimmering thing, is going to go ahead and use its ability, Convocation of Sunlight, and we're going to use our healing. So this one has the teleporty shield on it. So I'm gonna mark it with this, and then I'm also gonna go ahead and mark it with this healing radiance. So that's the healing. We'll just do like this. All right. So it is going to immediately heal 30 hit points, and it now refracts shimmering light, and all creatures within 10 feet of the elemental, who are not elementals, are blinded. So that is my bonus action. So then for my I have multi-attack. I can make 3 solar arc attacks, and I can replace one of these with a heavenly collapse, which we'll talk about, or a rejuvenating flare.
So all creatures within 10 feet of the sunlight nexus are blinded?
I'll mark it for you. This one right here. And I'll mark it with like a crazy light. Like a, I don't know. Sunlight's probably yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we will go ahead and do this, and the tint color will be this bright glaring yellow, 10 feet, and everyone can see it. Bam.
That's not the sunlight nexus.
Yeah, it can cast it on other things.
I'm
Or
about
another
to go-
elemental they can see within 30 feet, and this guy's an elemental.
I'm about to be disrespectful to your elementals, Carrington.
I imagine so. So now I can do other things. Hey, did you throw a fireball at me?
Thank goodness I have blind sight.
Good.
No.
Oh.
It was next to you.
Oh, my mistake. Hello.
Yeah, it's my mistake.
Hello. I'm going to use this solar arc. So I'm going to use... first, we're going to do a solar arc. Does 20 hit?
Hold on a second, my dog's going nuts.
No worries. And then this one is on Reskin at advantage. So ignore the third one. A 17 doesn't hit, does it, Reskin?
Nope.
All right.
Surprised you didn't get a crit.
Okay, yes, it does hit.
Okay.
Sorry.
So go ahead and take 18 radiance. Maybe they can see 60 feet of them. We did not really like that nonsense. So shines harshly on an enemy they can see. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll do a heavenly collapse. We're gonna shine a harsh light on an enemy we can see within 60 feet of us. And then also we'll regain some hit points here. So everyone over here is blinded. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do the other one, just for the sake of simplicity. I will do a rejuvenating flare, and I'll roll 5d10 to heal my other guy. Oh, that's not how that works.
No, that's all you get now. You get 5.
I knew someone was going to say that, too. 28. All right, so we will heal for 28.
You've more or less healed all the damage we actually did, didn't you?
No, not all of it.
It's
All
more
right,
of it.
Zed, now it's to you.
Wow. This is busted.
It's only, like, those healing skills, I'm burning through them. Like, they're only once per day.
Understood, but doling out like 70 plus damage and then negating all of our turns up to mine, pretty much.
I don't know if it'd be negating turns, but anyway.
Well, I have blind sight, so I'm unaffected. So we're gonna just punch.
Okay.
26, 23, crit, 18.
Yes.
Okay. The 18 does not hit. All the rest of them do.
Perfect. 6 fire. We'll roll my d6 for that one, so that's 10.
You notice the fire isn't as effective.
Alright, well, this one can be lightning.
Okay.
So 12 lightning, and then just a straight up 21 magical. And I would like you to make me some con saves.
How many?
Well, we'll go one by one.
What's the DC?
20.
All right. So he is stunned.
All right.
So we are stunned. Okay. Mordok.
Now that he's stunned, I will move back here. Why is my spirit guardian still up? But that's okay.
All right, I will turn it off. You don't have that
yeah.
anymore. No one needs that.
No, nobody needs that. Well, now I'm no longer blinded, correct?
I believe so. Let me scroll up a little bit. Heavenly Collapse. Healing Revenant. Until the end of the Nexus reflects creatures within. Yeah, I would say that you are not. I will get an attack of opportunity, but I'm stunned. Okay.
Right. Oh, you already used your attack of opportunity.
That is correct.
Yeah. So, well, that's pretty terrible there. I will... My action... It's really bad. Where's it at? There it is. Do this. Ooh, man, I have to measure. Where's the ruler? There it is. So before I move, oops. Okay, before I move, we will cast this. That was terrible.
Mask Cure Wounds.
Yeah, so everybody gets a whopping 13 hit points back. Sorry, my dice are sucky.
Also, read your character sheets, folks. I should have been getting an additional 3 hit points anytime I got healed, and anytime somebody stabilized me, I get 3 hit points.
Yeah. Pro tip: always read your character sheets.
Give yourself full health. It's fine.
My apologies, Mordok. I've been wasting your spells, buddy.
I don't heal anyway, so
we have someone who
Write it down.
We have someone who counts those things, and that is not true.
I would like to enter that as Exhibit Z.
yeah. So
Your
that's
Honor?
all I got.
All right. Hey, I'm stunned, Reskin.
I just did the cleric thing.
I just did
It wasn't much.
getting stunned by a monk thing.
Yeah. As you should.
Yeah. As a DM, that's your whole job.
That is your whole job.
While you're stunned, do you get attacks of opportunity still?
No, I don't. I don't get anything. Stunned, I think I'm just standing there. Stunned 5E.
Ooh, I've been using the wrong weapon. I didn't realise the Revenant Dull Blade's finished, so I can use my sneak damage on that.
Read your character sheet, ladies and gents.
So the 16 hit the Starlight Nexus.
I don't believe so, but I will tell you in a moment. Negative.
What do I have? Do I have anything that can make that happen still?
Is incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly, automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh, I've not been using Dark One's Blessing as well throughout. Whoever said you should read your character sheet, you know, good on you. I have no way of making this happen, do I? Nice talking to you.
Good talk. All right, Baylor.
Yes. So what I would like to do is the same thing that I've been doing for what feels like decades now. I would really very much like to hit it.
Don't forget you have disadvantage, but you have advantage because of flanking. So you're
Yeah.
just swinging wildly, and it's a flat roll.
Wildly. And if you can't stack advantage, so if I attack recklessly, it just gives him advantage for no reason, right?
Yeah.
A 21.
A 21 will hit.
Hey.
Hey! Hey, Arpulus, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Does a 17 hit?
Does a 17 hit? No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
21 is their armor class.
24 damage, with 4 of that being necrotic.
22 hits. You have.
Oh wait.
No, it's a flat roll. Because of the
that's why I said 17.
Yeah. We're good.
Okay. Do I also get the plus a d6 to? I think my wife is watching Dune downstairs again, guys. By the way, I can feel it in the floorboards.
Did you just hear the? Ah! I know that from the memes.
Call of the Hunt. Where are you at? Come on. I just shared it. I'll go back up. Application. I didn't just share it. I should. You gain 5 points each creature. So by what I'm seeing, I don't get the plus d6, right?
I think everyone else gets it.
Okay, that's
you're
fine.
calling them like it's a collect call.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like how you're just like, yeah, that was a joke. All right, got it.
I think that's my turn.
All right, Rillick. Light him up.
So that guy's paralyzed?
He is not paralyzed.
I mean...
Stunned. Yes.
For all intents and purposes.
For all intensive purposes.
That's not how you say that.
I know.
I will be RB. I have to bio break.
You got it.
I'll disintegrate him.
Oh, you'll disintegrate this guy?
The stunned one, yeah.
Oh, I fail, so it takes 74 damage, yeah?
Force, yeah.
Ouch, that hurt a lot. That hurt like a lot. Anything else for you?
I'm good.
Ow. Woof. So it's now my Sunlight Nexus's turn. We're gonna use our Convocation of Radiance thing. This home slice over here is going to regain 30 points. And does the refracting thing still. And then... I feel bad for having used that Rejuvenating Flare already now. Woof. Alright, so I guess we're gonna use, we have multi-attack on an enemy. Gains 25. Cool.
I'm back.
Yeah. I'm gonna use one of my Heavenly Collapses. I have one left after this. Attack an enemy within 60 feet. That enemy is going to be Zed. And I need you to make a con save, Zed, please.
Zed, buddy.
Second nat one of the night, folks.
Jeez. So we'll heal
All in
up.
Constitution.
Yeah. So we'll heal 20 hit points for this guy, and then you lose any resistances and are blinded for a minute.
I'm not blinded.
I
That's
know.
fine.
I'm gonna mark it just so that I can keep my record keeping. But you have blind fight, so it doesn't matter. And that was my bonus action and one of my attacks. Both of these attacks are going against Rillick. Thank you very much. Oh, it's a shame it doesn't have advantage. 24 hits. Right? Against Rillick?
Yeah.
Alright, you'll take 28 damage. And then, I am done. Zed.
Ugh. I like keeping this thing locked down. We're gonna keep doing it.
Okay.
Punch, 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 punch. Not the 17s, but everything else.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. 12, which is actually 14 lightning. And then another 20 magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Make me a con save.
$28.
Make me another one.
29.
Make me a third one.
Okay. 31.
Oh my god, how does that happen?
I'll silvery barbs that one.
I'm just gonna roll a d20. I guess I'll put the modifier in here so you all can see how that happened.
It's a plus 12.
Yeah, it is in fact a plus 12.
So it rolled a 6 on the first one.
There it is.
There's the fail.
But I coaxed out one of those awful silvery barbs.
You did.
Yeah, where's that plus going? Where's that boon going?
Does Reskin need it?
Advantage?
Yeah.
No, he's flanking you.
You could give it to
He's flanking.
you could give it to
Yeah, I'll give it to Mordok.
There you go.
Or you could give it to. Well, actually, yeah, Mordok's the smartest.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the only one that doesn't have it.
All right. So for what do you want the symbol for luck to be? I don't even know.
Pot of gold.
A coin.
Just this bomb. Just this bomb. There it is.
Question: how long does this blindness thing last? I don't remember.
Until as long as you stay in it.
I mean,
No,
like,
it's
how long
until-
does this
until
spell
it's
last?
until its next turn, but you did it again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Anything else for Zed?
No, you're locked down. That's all I care about.
Mordok.
Okay. So since I have advantage, this would be a good time to cast
Moonbeam.
Yes.
No, not Moonbeam.
No,
Guiding Bolt. That's the one.
that's the one.
There it is. All right, 18. I love
And
Guiding Bolt.
Vintage chain.
That was not a great one.
And
That's okay.
/R. And another 4 for the thing that
Gotcha.
Taylor gave me.
All right, so we'll
So
mark
20
this
22 radiant.
with a reticule. And another 4. Do I have resistance to radiant? Maybe.
Radiant and necrotic? That would be weird.
Yeah. It would be
Yeah.
weird. I do not. And that's it for Mordok. Hey, I'm done. Reskin, it's your turn.
Okay, let's try this again. Does a 20 hit?
It does, in fact, hit.
That's a lot of dice. 35?
Ouch.
Let's hit you with Wells for the Grave too. So
Electric
a total
Boogaloo.
of 49 damage.
Can you do it? So, okay.
49.
All right. You got it.
Redskins not happy.
Baylor.
Yes. You will be 100% shocked to find out that we're in Swash Repeat.
There we
Oh,
go.
a natural 20.
Doesn't it feel great?
Yeah. And then immediately followed by a 30.
So, and you rolled a 19 and a 20?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just a ton of damage. Some of that's gonna be necrotic though.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit the button that is negative 49. Negative
But
49. Yep. And then I'm gonna add back in whatever I need to. So how much necrotic damage was it total?
11, 14, 17 total necrotic damage.
17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. And that was your
And
first
then-
attack, yeah?
Yeah. 21 minus half of 7.
Okay. Uh, 21, you said?
Yeah, 21 minus 3.
Alright, cool. Anything else for Baylor?
You know, I don't know that I have a bonus action that does anything. I can just rage. That's what I can do. That's a lie. Yeah, do I have to touch him? No, I don't. Who looks really, really hurt right now? I'm gonna give you, Rillick, a D5, or sorry, a D6 worth of healing. So, or 4 points of healing. You're welcome, sir.
I will take it.
There you go.
And I have cast healing light. That is my turn.
Alright. Rillick. What are we doing?
Just deciding how hard to disintegrate you again.
I mean, I was fine with the disintegrate. I like that. Disintegrate's so good. Are we disintegrating again?
Yeah.
Same person over here?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I wanna blow him up. Right. So
is that it? Just
just a casual 104, yeah.
Holy moly. Alright, so you just delete him off the face of the planet.
Yes, sir.
I'm so glad that you did that, because he had 12 hit points left. It's perfect. So, like, you're just like, boo! And you fire a shot, and you disintegrate him. It hits him, he turns into a fine powdery mist, and then then the air conditioner above turns on, and you just see him just like blows away.
Oh, really gets healing for however many hit dice that thing has.
Oh god, hang on. Let me bring that thing back and tell you. Is it just Rillick does? Hit dice?
Yeah, I do one creature, yeah.
So it's 1 point for each hit die?
Yes.
He gets 20 hit points back.
20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's casual 20. Hey, it's my
Spicy
turn.
meatball.
Misty stepping? How?
Oh wait. Hold on. I didn't move at the end. No, he died after, so that's fine. Sorry. Don't let me stop the game.
I want you to know. How dare?
No advantage.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna do multi-tack. We're gonna do Heavenly Collapse on Rezkin. I need for you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
So how is Rezkin gonna die?
No, I just want to heal myself. And you're next to me. You fail. You're blinded. I will mark you as such. And then also, I will go ahead and make 2 Solar Arc attacks against you. So these are at advantage because you can't see me.
See, guys, he does want to kill me. 7.
So 22 and ignore the third one, sorry. 25, so total of 22 damage. And then Zed's turn.
Do.
Punch, punch, punch.
I didn't like the big scary thing, so this thing's weird, but you know, what are you gonna do?
Hopefully kill it.
2017, 27, 29.
The 17 doesn't hit.
Uh, 16. Wait, hold on. 26, 31, 41.
Ouch. Stun yes, stun no.
No,
Okay.
I'll let you. I'll let you have fun with this one.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't like big scary.
Mordock.
And good reason. A plus 12 on con. Jeez.
Yes.
Good lord.
I know, so good. These things are tough. I mean, they're challenging you all. I mean, you're, 12th level or a 19th level party. I hope that they would be a challenge for y'all.
Yeah.
I got something to tell him.
Oh, is it he's dead?
Yeah.
All right, fine. Let's see if it believes you. He, in fact, believes you, so he'll take 16. Anything else for Mordock?
Nope.
Okay, I think that your little boon from Silvery Barbs is no longer effective.
Right,
Rezkin.
I used it already.
Oh, did you? Cool. Oh, yeah, that's right, you did. Yeah, it's super gone. Rezkin. You're Eldritch Blasting this?
Well, I can't see anything else.
The second one hits, so one of them is hit. All right.
11, and then a con save.
Con save?
I think I'm still blind.
Yeah, you are still blind. Baylor.
Yes, I would like to make my way downtown. Do I technically have flanking here?
You do not, but you can reckless attack.
Do I have flanking here?
Yes.
Let's go.
I guess technically you would probably have flanking where you were before, but anyways, yeah.
MBD. I had the movement. Yeah, I would like to. This thing is an elemental made out of stainless glass, or stained glass.
Let me help. It is a biblically accurate angel.
Horrifying. Sweet.
Made of like elemental light.
Horrifying, might I add.
Yeah.
Horrifying. So, seeing this monstrosity, I'm a try to hit it. 29 and 28 respectively.
They both hit.
Let's go.
Give me that.
24 damage the first one, 26 damage on the second one.
All right, how do you kill this thing?
So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna try to hack straight down through it. My sword's gonna like stop part of the way through, and instead, Baylor has learned a little bit to work smarter, not harder. So instead of pulling the sword out or fighting to pull the sword out, he just bamps it to its little area. And then what he'll do is pull his hand back like he's going to stab through it. And as he stabs forward, he'll bamp his sword back in and stab it straight through the middle.
Nice. All right, and you have you've slain it, and dies.
We'll give those hit points to Reskin.
Cheers. I've only lost 154 points since the last.
You'll regain 16.
Redskin's being punished.
You know, like you do.
154 damage in total since last session.
You know, sometimes these things just happen. You know, and it's
Most of them was in this session too.
I mean, those things hit hard. I mean, you stunned that one and took like very little damage from it. But yeah, all right. So that's it.
I think Reskin would beg to differ with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Over 72 damage, yeah.
Yeah, and I would have gotten rid of the crit, except I was blind and couldn't see you. So,
It happens. All right.
doo occurs.
It's been a minute. Can I my sight back and my reactions back?
Yeah, you have all your stuff back. You can move. You can go ahead and remove. Go ahead and remove all the stuff from each. Everyone, go ahead and remove the stuff from your tokens. You can just right click on your token, and hit the little button and remove everything. Yeah. Boop and boop. Perfect. There we go. All right, so there you go. So here we are in this room. I will give you this as well, just to let you know what's going on in here. There are tombstone desks and a third wooden desk that face the north wall. An apple-sized green orb encircled with a tilted ring of energy hovers about 4 feet off of the floor. A violet orb, which is what you came through, stand in the ground near the east wall. And then there also appears to be a door of some kind over here.
Okay, so what's on all these desks?
It's a great question. So the desks appear to have belonged to the elementals that you defeated in this room. There are 3 handwritten tomes that contain rare histories of the long-dead elementals. And 6 ruby-inlaid, I'm going to make them +1 hand axes. And make me an investigation check.
Odd choice.
Yeah. I'm just going to type it right here. Oh, look at that. And you also find a key.
Can I ask a question, Carrington?
Yeah.
Did the weapon that the thing of blood was carrying disappear with it?
No.
Can I has that?
I mean, if you can pick up blood. It, like, melted into blood. So the outline of it's on the floor.
I feel like I was just gaslit.
You asked if it disappeared. It has not disappeared. It melted.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
All right, the door is unlocked. Or if you want to unlock it, you can.
Well, let's take 10 minutes and a sandwich.
10 minutes in a sandwich
Let's
in
see it
chat.
in chat.
Yeah, 10 minutes in a sandwich. Bam.
And everybody can have that much back.
All right, everyone gets 17 back.
I get 20. Let's go. Elite. 130. And then since we're taking a short rest,
I didn't say we're taking a short rest. We're taking 10.
10 minutes and a sandwich.
No.
That's
Got
different.
Yeah.
I thought
many-
10
how many
minutes
rages do you have
was
left?
code for short rest. Oh, plenty, Carrington.
All right, infinite. Love it. All right, cool.
I have 3 left.
Alright, I'll go ahead and remove all the turns here. Boop. And boop. Alright, that's where we're at. What happens now? Do you want to crack open the next door?
Are there any windows?
No, no windows.
So I don't want to meta game. But is it safe to assume, like, would my character figure we're pretty close to what's her name because we just killed her little major domo or whatever he is?
Major domo.
You could make that assumption, yeah.
Alright.
Be safe to make that assumption.
Then I'm going to
Cast Wish.
cast Wish. Oh, I didn't link it.
Crown of Stars.
Yeah. There it is.
So you just have this Crown of Stars now?
Uh-huh.
Very cool.
And now I can make a ranged spell attack for 4d12 radiant on my bonus action.
Alright, so you...
I forgot I had it. I probably would have used it earlier, but here we are.
I'm gonna mark you with I mean that's a chemical bolt. I don't know, I'm sure there's something that looks Crown of Stars. Ask, how about this little wingy halo thing? That looks cool.
Cool.
Alright. Or this magic weapon. We'll do that though. Yeah,
Is
we'll
there
just...
a... Let's see.
Where there's this chalice. Yeah, we'll do the chalice. Let's do that. That's your little crown of stars. And you can do it just for an hour, just however often you want. Or do you have a certain number of them you can throw?
I have 7.
You have 7. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just mark this little thing with a 7.
I found it when I was looking through how many spell slots I wanted to disintegrate that guy with.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I was like, oh, look at that. Should have been using this.
Nice.
But yeah, so there you go.
So you have a 9
character sheets.
Yeah, read your character sheets. That is before we leave for the weekend, or before we leave for it. You know, that's the real takeaway here is read your character sheet.
The title of the episode is "Read Your Character Sheet."
Yeah, we'll just.
But yes, I do have my knife.
Okay.
When you're 19th level, there's a lot to read.
Yeah,
no kidding,
sure.
right?
I mean, I will say that's one of the strengths of the system is like, you know, you're like one, like you start off at level 1, you're like 1, and then 1 plus 2, then 1 plus 2 plus 3, then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, then like 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to 19. So like you do have a growth, but like starting off at level 19, forget about it. I would never do it again. I did it one time for a campaign. It was dreadful.
One shots are great and all, but a 15th level one shot would just be like I'd have to study for a week.
I mean, you've done one. You're level
Yeah,
11,
I know.
I think. But yeah. Anyways, all right. So here you are.
Oh, we
There's a
did,
door. What are you doing?
We did what, a Tomb Annihilation? We were what, 15?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was a cakewalk.
It wasn't Tomb of Annihilation. It was Tomb of Horrors. The one
Tomb of
from
Horrors, yeah.
Yeah, one from God.
Baylor's gonna put his hand towards the doorknob and give everybody the look over the shoulder, raised eyebrows. Huh?
Hey, go for it. That's your job.
I will open the door.
All right, you open the door. There is a the room's south apex. Go ahead and enter the room. There doesn't seem to be anything that you notice. There is the room's south apex has 2 statues, one with a blazing fire elemental and one with the Queen of Ash. They aren't clearly designed to be displayed together, but have been placed as close as their bases allow. The fire elemental creates a wide-bladed scimitar, while the Queen, smiling broadly, wears a simple crown. There's a 15-foot diameter teleportation circle that glows with violet sigils to the east end of the room. The north wall bends around a circle carved in the floor The ceiling directly above shows a round trapdoor, roughly the same size as the circle. There is a wardrobe and a single rug that adorns this room.
So for the people that weren't listening, statues, queen, guy with scimitar, and then teleportation circle. Do the things that have swords or look menacing but are statues?
They seem
Can
to be,
I
they
vibe
seem to be
check them?
statues. Yeah, you can vibe check them. You can do you can investigate if you want to get closer, do a perception if you want to keep your distance.
We're gonna vibe check, like long distance vibe check. Does a 15 tell me if the
They
vibe
do
is
not
off?
seem to be moving.
Got it. While with that same, that's a performance check. Give me just a second to stop being a problem. How about a 6? Do they look like they're moving with a 6?
No.
Okay. With that same very bad perception check, can I make sure that I'm not walking into anything that's going to try and kill me?
Yeah. You don't seem to think that there's anything weird
Bet.
going on here.
Oh, wrong one. Doot. Hey guys, it looks clear in here. Doot. Straight over to the desk. What's on this thing?
That is a wardrobe.
Oh.
Crack it open.
Jabril's D&D senses are tingling. I don't want it to be a mimic so bad I can taste it. Baylor wouldn't know that. Baylor opens the wardrobe.
There's nothing kept in here currently. There is. I will say. We'll say this. There is a large sized cloak, as if someone has hung it up from a long, weary travel. I'll let you make me a
close range vibe check.
Yeah, I'll let you make me a history check. By the way.
Oh, history.
I'll give Counter this. He's not done us dirty by mimics yet.
7.
I should throw more mimics. Mimics are
Also,
great.
17 for the close range vibe check.
Yeah, they don't seem to be moving. Give me a anyone else want to make me a fun check? A vibe check? Go ahead. History.
Oh yeah, right.
$13 does not get there. Relic's over here seems it's like
Huh?
you're like, huh.
This is a brand new cloak, guys. I don't know why you're thinking about history. This is always
literally still got a tag on it.
right.
So the statue's plaque here says depicts Kitseth and Atisha, the queen of Ashes. Anyone else want to make that history check?
You got 14. I don't think that did it.
Nope.
How about a religion check?
You want to roll, Zed?
Do you think
I guess
either
so.
intimidate or athletic it into telling me what it wants or what you want it to tell me? Like if I did a sick backflip, do you think that would?
No.
Did you say history?
History, yeah.
Hey.
You did have a 15
Zed
performance.
studies dragon.
What was that you said?
Zed studies dragons.
So you remember from one of your dragon books, there was a side section in it that talked about dragons being descendants of Kitseth, the oldest flame, and that Kitseth and now you're remembering Atisha were once in love, and he died fighting for the queen, but she still carries a torch for him. That you can see. Because she's put their two statues close together.
Right. So Baylor's bored of the cloak
Mm-hmm.
because it didn't tell him anything, even when he tried a sick backflip and wanted it to tell him stuff. Valor also, at this point, would you like me to roll something to figure out, do I know what a teleportation circle is?
Roll me Arcana.
It's a shiny circle.
It's a shiny circle that seems to be glowing.
Yeah, it's a shiny circle.
The shiniest of circles.
Guys, I found a shiny circle.
Rillick knows what it is.
What's that?
I'm sure Rillick would know what it is.
Really? You're a fan of shiny circles?
Yeah, it's probably a teleportation circle or something.
Teleportating circle.
Yeah, if you step in it, it'll take us somewhere.
Nope. Once again, Baylor's gonna do the childish, like, hover a foot over, look back at the crew with raised eyebrows, like,
Rillick shrugs. He's like, I mean, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna look to the group dad, Mordock. What does he say?
Yeah, babe. It appears to be where we're supposed to go. Unless we want to step on the rug of smothering or...
Yeah. There is also
There was that orb.
There is this lift right here.
Oh, there's a lift.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we should take that then. Probably just takes us down to the beginning. Does it go up?
It goes
That would
up.
make me so sad.
It seems to go
do we
up.
vote on it like this is a democracy, or do we all just get on it?
It's a democracy.
Managed democracy.
Managed democracy.
Yeah, let's go.
On the lift?
Yep.
I could scout it.
I'm gonna move Zed into the room too.
Oh,
How would you
could-
scout? How would you scout it?
We could fly up there instead of taking it.
You can fly up there.
Get the sneak. We can all fly.
Oh, I know we can. But I can only do it once.
I got a spell.
I can
How
jump
many
in
people
with
do we need?
style.
Oh, just take the easy way.
Save the spell.
Okay, never mind. I'm kind of hurting on spell slot. Am I? I got a meteor.
Oh, you got it like that.
Let's take the lift. What's the worst that can happen, right?
So we're taking the lift.
Mm-hmm. Mind the gap.
I wouldn't trust the magic in here.
And then we take the lift back down.
Oh my no!
Harrington.
I would like to. This is entrapment, Your Honor.
So you take the lift up, and you're like, you
And
try
then
and
we
hit the
take it back
button. No, the lift raises and lowers according to Atisha's will. So you all got on it, and she brought you up here, and she will turn to you. She doesn't even look at you when she speaks. She says, "Did you?
Well, that's just rude.
Did you cast a fireball at her?"
Hey, yo, diplomacy, my guy, diplomacy.
No, I'm fine with this. You cast it at her. It goes straight at her, and she catches it, and the fireball like explodes in her hand, and she just closes her hand around it. And she says,
I mean, we came here to offer her the 9 hells, and now you're throwing fireballs at her.
she'll catch both of the fireballs and just crush them. They are expended. She has not decided to kill you yet. And she says,
Can I get a DC 15 wisdom save?
"You have come a long way to die, mortals. You know nothing of the loss I have felt, of the deaths I have witnessed, of the ancient friends that have long since passed into memory. You intrude upon sacred ground. Your footsteps are an abomination. You trespass here. Many have forgotten the great war that our people once fought. It is passed beyond myth and beyond legend, but I have not forgotten. Nor will I. And then she turns to all of you. She turns her blazing stare. She turns her terrible blazing eyes to you. She looks really cool. There she is. There's Atisha.
Why did we agree to this?
Because we don't have our.
Well,
boots.
it was either that or we stepped on the teleportation circle.
You had no idea.
I meant this whole thing.
I
knew
knew what
Because
you
they-
meant.
Because they
Wait, it was
stole
a
our
50-50
boots.
shot.
Yeah, because your loot was stolen, and Source was like, "Hey, deal with this problem. If you deal with this
Yeah.
problem, I'll go find your stuff from the Pixies."
I feel
And-
like
and
Sorcerer got
now-
a better deal.
Now we're gonna convince her to help us kill Tiamat, so she can have the 9 hells.
Is there any way we can convince her that her love is in the 9 hells being held captive and therefore she needs to help us so she can get back to her love? Because that seems like the best way, right?
More importantly, she could turn the armies of the 9 hells and get revenge on all of existence.
I'm part of existence.
I'm one of the idiots who
We'll
lives
deal
in
with
it.
these We'll deal with this problem later. Like,
Beautiful Guardians of the Galaxy reference. Thank
Yeah.
you. One problem at a time, huh?
I mean, Tiamat's a giant dragon, and he killed our friend. Looks at
Oh,
him.
I didn't know that.
Tiamat did, or did summon him.
Yeah,
We
you
have to
remember?
go get him.
Were you there
That's
for that,
why
Baylor?
we're here.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that Tiamat killed their. But did Tiamat kill Atisha's partner?
No, mortals
I
did.
didn't think so.
Roll a deception check on her. See if we can convince her.
Oh no, I'm real good at that.
Go ahead.
I would like to actually have a conversation before we do that. please.
You're up here. The Queen of Ashes is waiting.
We're just sitting here like talking. I know, but like, I mean, maybe we can convince her.
I'm gonna step like right here. You're not quite sure if I should address you as Your Holiness, Your Highness, the Queen. Really, we only came here for. We would like to humbly request your assistance in solving a small problem, and we only came to you because realistically, you're the only person that can also benefit from what we are attempting to do. Now, please do not assume that I think that you could not handle this problem on your own. You are far powerful enough to. However, we are attempting to slay the god dragon Tiamat. And what that means is that there will be what I believe smart people call a power vacuum in the 9 hells. Now, you seem like a fairly reasonable person. You could fill that power vacuum, which will then in turn allow you to exercise your will even easier.
Roll persuasion.
Please, for the love of God. Wait, was that performance?
That was
No,
persuasion.
it was persuasion.
The +7 and you rolled. Oh, this Mordoc's over here like, take my guidance. Use my knowledge.
Guidance.
14. insight isn't that high. Let's roll so you all can see.
Turn your hacks off, please.
I'm turning off my hacks. Hacks are off. 20.
No, they're not.
She looks at you and says, "You would tell me, the Queen of Ash, that I could just have the 9 hells for my taking. That I could turn it into a battleground where I could raise troops and come and return to storm and take what is rightfully ours? Is that your bargain?"
Well, I'm going to be honest, it's not much of a bargain. We don't get a lot out of it. We simply get to kill Tiamat and return to be... We lost someone very close to us as well. We raised a small dragon from an egg, and it had become part of the family. So, much like yourself, we seek revenge for the taking of someone very dear to us. That's what we hope to gain, and with that, we will simply offer you our assistance in taking the 9 hells via killing Tiamat.
And if I do not want the mortal realms, or if I do not want the 9 hells, you have no ground to stand upon, nothing to offer me. Creation is my birthright. Creation is my throne. Creation is my palace, and I will see it return to me and my people, whether you help or not. The 9 hells is a paltry offering, scorched and damned, and I have no interest in it.
Your Highness, if I may be so bold as to...
I'm going to give you one more chance before she gets angry.
Okay, that's fine. We're at that point anyway. You rightfully are the sole heir to creation, yes. That's a mighty throne to sit upon. Now, I don't dare assume someone think themselves better than you. However, the people that sit on the throne of the other side, destruction, might I say, do, in fact, hold the 9 hells and other territories that I haven't a clue about. Would it not solidify your position to hold those as well?
Roll me another persuasion check. It's pretty good. That's really good. Is that a 23?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 23 once.
Right.
Yeah,
very recently, might I add.
See what we get. 12. So she says, "What would be my role in all of this? For a queen does not kneel to a peasant."
I would not dream of such an event, Your Highness. We simply know the limitations of our abilities, and should you so choose to supplement what we currently are capable of, in tilt the scales in our favor simply enough to defeat Tiamat, that would be enough.
And once Tiamat and her... Once Tiamat and the Guardian of Avernus is dealt with, you would bequeath all of Avernus to me?
So,
Without
side note, the
question?
Guardian of Avernus is my deity, yes?
Kinda not. It's kinda Bell right now.
Kinda who?
Bell?
What
The-
happened to Zerial?
Bell, who you beat up, as I recall. What did you say about Zerial? Zerial is kind of redeemed, kind of not in this canon.
We beat somebody named Bell up?
Did we not beat him up in this one?
No.
Oh, maybe that was I'm getting my campaigns all mixed up then.
You're
Might
thinking
be.
of
No, then yeah. So Bell would be in charge.
Well, we will simply not stand in your way in the taking of the nine. I assure you, while we pale in comparison to your might, we are considered some of the most mighty warriors of our plane of existence. And we will simply create that power vacuum for you and turn away.
Would she have any need for like a mortal avatar or anything?
Maybe yeah. If you want to offer something like that to her.
Yeah. So Rillick will step up and say, if you lend us your power and help us kill Tiamat, then you can do with me what you will. Remove my soul, take this body, whatever. An all or nothing pact. I've got a 0 charisma. I'm not going to say this very well.
She will extend her ashen hand. If you accept the deal.
That's a Rillick accept, not a Baylor accept.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a Rillick accept. He does.
Okay. So as her hand like wraps around like yours, you suddenly feel this intense heat as it feels like a piece of your soul is being like burned away, and that this like ancient primordial contract is being etched into your very being, and all of your feathers like almost like ignite, and it has that like crispy like glow after you've burned like paper, where it's like really soft, and all of your feathers are now like this glowing, slightly glowing, like charcoaly, like charred color.
Did you just take a level in Warlock, dog?
So we're all going to Popeyes now. Or Popeyes was just delivered here.
Yep.
I was
So
not the only one thinking it.
there you go. And she'll say, we have I was not expecting that this is how this conversation was going to go. So here we are.
And no, I'm not taking a level in Warlock. I'm becoming a weapon to
Yep. to
slam myself through the heart of Tiamat.
and then
I came here to kill dragons. I'm serious about it.
I'm just willing to do literally anything.
Blake takes his job very seriously.
It's the thing that's tattooed across my back underneath those molten
Yeah.
feathers.
It
now.
just says I came here to kick butt and chew bubble gum, and I'm a bird, so
all
I
out of
really
bubble
don't. I
gum.
really don't eat bubble gum.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it. I'm gonna kill dragons and chew bubble gum.
Yep.
If she wants to kill dragons, he's employee of the month. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get to fight her because she's a pretty cool fight, but like I'm also fine with like you made a pact. So what feats do you have, Relic?
Resilient, Fey touched, Shadow touched, and Meta Magic adept. So, other backstory that we haven't really gotten into. I've just been doing this the whole time.
Just making pacts with people.
Yeah, you know, stealing little like shadow magic guys. They're like, oh yeah, we can do this. Like, sure, whatever. Here's
Dude,
part of
after
my
you
soul.
die,
You can have
small
it.
claims court for your soul is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
No one's checking the writing.
I did the same thing. I've shadow touched and fey touched, and gifted the chromatic dragon, which everyone should get.
Yeah.
That's just too good.
Yeah. No, that's sweet.
She thinks that she knows loss, but she doesn't understand it from Rilik's perspective.
Yeah, I think the two of you. I think she recognizes that you have also experienced loss because like loss can see loss. But she's willing to
Pain
make it. She's
recognized
willing to make a
pain.
deal. What are those called? Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna see if I can find a thing real quick. So what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give you a feat, but I'm gonna take something from you instead. How's that sound? Sound good for your deal?
Yeah, I already done it.
All right. So the thing I'm taking from you is your fly speed.
Deal.
So your wings no longer will fly. The thing I'm giving you is a feat. I'm giving you Elemental Adept Fire. She says, go now. And burn the mortal realm to cinders. When you have completed your task, the world will know what it means to lose everything they hold dear to them. And she will like wave her hand in front of her, and from it these elemental weapons and things will rise, and I will give each of you a magical item, which you will figure out what that is at the beginning of next session, and then we will tie this up pretty. Well, we could probably do some of the things. So there is let's check the wish list and see what.
While you're looking at the wish list, we didn't solve the problem of her being here,
What do you mean?
like in the Fey realm. That was why we were sent here. Instead, we just sold our homie's soul to basically the devil's best friend, and
That's true.
we didn't solve that problem.
That's true. So Sorcerer will probably
We
be
will.
sad.
I'll never get my boots back.
Well, she went to go get them,
Yeah, she did.
so we'll just take them.
I mean, if you get rid of
Rillick's a
the...
bad guy now. He does what he wants.
It's true. Rillick got something just then.
What a heel turn.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, we'll just turn around here. Baylor has some stuff. I think what
We
we'll
already
do...
have the animated shield.
We can just do it in between sessions. We can end just a little bit early. Figure out what you want. If you can get it close to an elemental thing that's attached. This is gonna be fun for me to say. If you can somehow connect it to either Earth, Wind, or Fire, not kidding, that would be ideal. And we can try and flavor it that way. But we'll figure that out in between sessions, and we will go ahead and end a little bit early tonight since our party did a good thing, a cool thing. So
we did an evil
get
thing.
inspiration, right?
huh?
We get inspiration, right?
You don't get a level.
Wait, we haven't done anything evil yet.
Yeah, this is just a means to an end.
We just have to go burn the world.
Just me?
No, just him. Just him has to go burn the world. After you have done a thing, I'm sure there won't be any side effects there.
No.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, so that's where we'll end it for tonight. Hey, next week we will be doing a little bit of a hiatus. I'm going back home. I will not be here, but we will be back on April 4th. So next week we will be on a brief hiatus, just a 1-week hiatus this time, since finally done traveling, at least for the foreseeable future. We'll talk about Arcane a little bit on the 4th, I'm sure. But we have an event coming up very soon that I wanted to talk about, which I'm super excited for. We've got a couple of signups so far. We will be putting it public soon. On April 13th, we will be hosting our first Extra Life Marathon and of the year. And our goal is huge this year, which is to raise $6,000. I would love, since we will be running 3 marathons this year, I would love for us to be able to raise $2,000 at each of those events. So yeah, if you're able to stop by to support anything like that, would super appreciate it. Does anyone have anything before we sign off?
I do not.
All right, cool.
Oh.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you like what we do here at Open Heart Games, you can help us out in several different ways. The first is you can follow us on our Facebook, on our Instagram, on our YouTube channel, where you can also subscribe and ring that bell for more notifications for upcoming videos. We'd love to have more subscribers for that. And you can also follow us right here on our Twitch channel. We stream every Thursday from 8 o'clock until 10 or 11. And also, if you'd like to help us out the most, you can also go right here to www.extra-life.org/team/open-heart-games, where you can donate to our Extra Life charity and help us raise money for our goal of raising $6,000 for charity. Since we have started, we have raised over $13,000 to date, and we can only do it with your help. So, with that, have a great evening, and take art.